42 pitches not as efficient as you'd like to see, but, you know, again, it's first outing. Probably just more about getting settled than anything else, maybe?
Yeah, I didn't see the sink that, you know, that he was in last season. Again, he's worked so hard through the winter. It was his first time on the mound in a game. He had to labor. He had to labor out there. And you saw good velocity, so that was a plus. He maintained velocity, which was a plus. The overall command was a little bit less than what we've seen.
He's also working on a new changeup. How has that looked to you so far?
The changeup will play for him. He's talked about it. He wants to throw it, so he'll get the opportunity to throw it. It's something that he feels good about and he thinks is going to have a chance to be a significant pitch for him. A very good separator off the curveball and the fastball.
Over your years of doing this, do you remember that people at this stage in late February used to be using their whole arsenal, or was it mostly kind of fastball changeup until we got into March?
You know, I've seen back in the day, it all depended on where you were and your opportunity to make the club. If you were a settled guy, it might be all fastballs, and it might be occasional other pitch. If you're trying to make the club, you came out with everything you had in the belt from the start. So I've seen it a bunch of different ways. Our game continues to move forward in a lot of different areas. These young men put so much effort into everything they do in the off season. They get our guys. A lot of our guys get their throwing programs ramped up early, so to have a third pitch right now, it's not that surprising.
Clint, have you noticed a difference, a growth in not just Glass now, but Brault, Williams, maybe Hutchison? Just I know Hutchinson wasn't here last spring, but just the way they're approaching things early in camp as opposed to last year.
Well, they have some Major League experience behind them, which helps, and you can't get that any other place in the big leagues. So to do the work they had done to get a Major League opportunity, the lessons learned at the Major League opportunity, they come in with more weapons than they ever have before, a little bit more confidence than they had because they all have had some degrees of success at the Major League level.
Eric Wood added some power last year. It seems like he's continuing that over the offseason and then again today. Is it good to see that progression and him maintaining that as he moves up?
He's one of a handful of young players that I really enjoy watching while they're here in camp. You know, whether it's Eric, he had a really good winter ball, strong finish to his season. The winter ball played out. Barnes, love watching play. You know, Meadows, Weiss, Newman, just all of them. Osuna, I'm really enjoying watching him play as well. And there's some really the bat for Eric, I think, has a chance to be a separator, and he has some defensive versatility. He can go to the corners. He can play in the infield. So he's a guy that's worked hard to put himself in a position to help our Major League club, and it's good to see him. He shows up well, and he's having a lot of fun.
Seems like you guys have fewer non-roster invitees as far as position players this year. Is that because of all the guys who are coming up, guys you just listed?
I mentioned that. I think the first time early in camp that we had more in-depth options than ever before. We didn't have to go outside the organization externally and look for guys for depth because believe we have players in-house that will give us opportunities to help throughout the season. Absolutely.
How's Frazier's thumb?
Frazier's thumb, he's got some left thumb discomfort. So we'll monitor him tomorrow and see where that is. But we didn't want to push him out there today without no need to.
You do it sliding yesterday? You were stealing?
Swing the bat, ball off the bat, ball off his thumb in the bat.